and gentlemen, welcome to ACW Alliance Championship Wrestling. Featured on the following contest scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring, accompanied by her secretary, Isabel. From Dimension 100, she is one half of the ACW Women's World Tag Team Champions, is Queen Evie. Ring announcer mixed up tonight. Isabel's not competing tonight against Wendy Choo. It's Queen Evie. Well, one half of the ACW Women's World Tag Team Champions in action. And that ring announcer is a little mixed up and hungry tonight because this edition of ACW Alliance Championship Wrestling is brought to you in part by Water Street Pizzeria. If you're ever in Las Vegas, Nevada, or downtown Henderson, check out Water Street Pizzeria and try the gluten-free pizza, as Quote 412 promises, satisfaction guaranteed. And right now, here comes Wendy Choo, and oh my God, and her opponent from Chinatown, New York, Wendy Choo. Well, folks, things really escalated here in ACW because we were told from the floor that after what happened with Cole's mom not only attacking the champions in TNW, but also here in ACW, who have been put to the hospital. First, it was Luna Loud, our new ACW Women's World Champion, after last year winning the title, was heinously attacked by Damage Control. And of course, Liv Morgan. What the heck? Has Cole's mom officially lost her mind? I don't even know what's going on, but from the looks of it, General Manager Noah Anderson came out here earlier tonight and announced that we have no champions. Therefore, we will have an 8 Divas Battle Royal coming up later on. While in our third matchup, we will have an 8-man over-the-top rope Battle Royal for the Next Gen title, which is the Next Generation Championship. Yeah, no doubt about it, knowing that they not only attacked Darwin, but also Luna Loud. And also, coming up this Sunday in Toronto, Canada, we will have an all-night tournament to determine the next ACW World Heavyweight Champion. Well, we got some new signees coming to ACW because we were just told from the floor that coming up later on in our main event that we will see Tony D'Angelo in one-on-one action with a new ACW superstar coming in. Well, we already know that Channing Stacks Lorenzo and Tony D'Angelo are still the ACW World Tag Team Champions. And they have a lot to go through on their mind. Yeah, tell me about it. As we already know that coming up in our second matchup is an 8-man over-the-top rope Battle Royal to determine the number one contender for the ACW World Heavyweight Championship against whoever the champion will be after this Sunday night in Toronto, Canada. Yeah, well, the fans in Toronto, I think, are going to be in for a good show in the all-night tournament. Yeah, well, no doubt about it. We also got some new superstars and our new women's division superstars coming into the Battle Royals, as we've been told. Yeah, well, the winners of those matches, well, those participants in those matches, are going to be given an opportunity of a lifetime at some championships. Yeah, well, Wendy Choo going for the right hand of the gut. And Queen Evie, Wendy Choo going at it. Queen Evie hailing all the way from Dimension 100 alongside her secretary Isabel, who are still the ACW Women's World Tag Team Champions after last year winning those titles. It was an impactful moment in her career. Yeah, no doubt about it, winning some championship gold here in ACW. Queen Evie would love more than anything to be the ACW Women's World Champion, but however, she did point out that she'd rather be champions with Isabel and gun for the ACW Women's World Championship a different time. Oh, it's a good move on her part. The hook of the leg by Queen Evie with that shoulder tackle. Is that it? And Queen Evie picks up the win. That shoulder tackle did the damage. Here is your winner, Queen Evie. Well, what a win for Queen Evie, and a message hand-delivered to anyone gunning for her championships, along with Isabel's. What a win. And folks, coming up next, the 8-man Battle Royal to determine the #1 contender for the ACW World Heavyweight title next month, taking place in Las Vegas, Nevada at the T-Mobile Arena. Well, to anyone that wants to shop the world title, good luck. That matchup is huge, and it's live, and it's next. And we're back live in this 8-man Battle Royal, and it looks like the Nigerian giant, Omos, the 7-footer, is getting an opportunity of a lifetime. My goodness, listen to the ovation. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is an 8-man over the top rope Battle Royale. Making his way to the ring from Lagos, Nigeria, weighing in at 460 pounds, the Nigerian giant, Omos. Bringing out their put it best from Lagos, Nigeria. This man is a giant. Well, he's 7 feet tall, 416 pounds. A giant you don't want to mess with. This is a #1 contendership match. For the winner, will receive an opportunity at the World Heavyweight title coming up next month in April for ACW Divide and Conquer in Las Vegas, Nevada. Well, for the first time ever, ACW Divide and Conquer changes a new route. As this Sunday, we are going to Toronto, Ontario, Canada for our big event. You know that about it, a one-night tournament to determine the next ACW World Heavyweight Champion. Wait a minute! It's Chosen! And from Kyoto, Japan, weighing in at 202 pounds, Chosen! Well, Chosen making his ACW in-ring debut as we got a new signee heading to ACW. Yeah, what a signing that our general manager, Noah Anderson, just pulled off, as we got a few more to go. Yeah, we already know that we have our next 8-man Battle Royal to determine our next ACW Next Generation Champion. Darwin's in the hospital, along with Luna Loud. Well, of course, we were told from the floor that Cole's mom not only took out the TNW champions, but also the ACW champions as well, along with the HWF, and the HWF World Tag Team and Tag Team Champions, Joker and Morgana. Yeah, well, Morgana's in the hospital, but Joker, we were told from the floor, has checked out of the hospital, but who else in this Battle Royal? Question, who is it? Oh, wait a minute. We know who that is. And from Yamaguchi, Japan, weighing in at 202 pounds, Deku! Well, Deku has been a part of ACW since last year, and Deku is all fired up and ready to go in this 8-man over-the-top rope Battle Royale to determine our #1 contender for the ACW World Heavyweight Championship against whoever the champion will be after this Sunday night and March is all said and done. Yeah, well, bottom line is Deku has a lot to go through tonight. And yet, though, folks, Cole's mom did announce that coming up, that on Thursday, tomorrow night, on the HWF, that we will see an opportunity of a lifetime, as it will be not just for the HWF Tag Team Championships that we're being told, but it's for the World Tag Team Championships. Well, it's a winner-take-all situation. Gon and Kilo are going to give it their all, but however, Kilo is the HWF World Heavyweight Champion. He wants to be Grand Slam winner here back at HWF. Well, if he wants to go there, he has to survive Joker and a mystery partner, because we were told that Joker is given another chance at redemption for the Tag Team Championships he never lost. Well, after Morgana in the hospital, he's in desperation mode to keep the titles. Right now, though, well, here comes Carlito, one-half members of the Judgment Day. And well, right now, though, Carlito's desperate as well. And representing the Judgment Day, from San Juan, Puerto Rico, weighing in at 220 pounds, Carlito! Carlito actually weighing in at 224 pounds. This man is in desperation mode to get out of ACW, and he hopes to win this Battle Royal and get a shot at the ACW World Heavyweight Championship next month in Vegas. Well, the only way for him to get there is through other 7 participants. We still have no idea who Colt 412 and Shadow Fiend, along with General Manager Noah Anderson, officially signed over. Well, we'll find out for sure coming up next in our 8-man over-the-top rope Battle Royal. Well, here comes Dragon Lee. Representing the LWO from Team Mexico, weighing in 165 pounds, Dragon Lee. Well, Dragon Lee, the new addition to ACW, is pulling out all the stops in this opportunity of a lifetime. Well, it's a big-time opportunity for Dragon Lee. He does not want to slip away. And the new addition to ACW since last year, along with Carlito, both these men represent different factions who are still at war in the form of the Judgment Day and the LWO, the Latino World Order. Yeah, well, no doubt about it here. We have so much going on, but after last Tuesday night was considered, Cole's mom has doubled security and, more importantly, double the locks. We don't know what the heck's going on and what's going to happen tomorrow night on the HWF, but we'll find out sooner or later what Colt 412 meant. Oh, man. Bronson Reed, the big man, wants an opportunity. And from Blackpool, South Australia, weighing at 330 pounds, Big Bronson Reed. Big Bronson Reed, already the big man, wants a shot at the World Heavyweight title. Well, he's got to go through other 7 participants. And oh man, that's a sign of intimidation right there. And these fans here in the HCW arena knows what that sign means. But sooner or later, he's going to have to figure it out. And oh man, a true sign of intimidation. Getting right into the head of the other participants involved in this Battle Royal. Yeah, but we don't even know who else is involved. Well, we're going to find out right here and now. Just who is it? Oh, Wes Lee, the new signee to ACW. And from Satan's, Ohio, weighing in at 183 pounds, Wes Lee. Ring announcer called himself. Wes Lee weighs in at 183 pounds, not 283 pounds. This young cruiserweight has a potential to go a long way, not just in ACW, but also in TNW, nor the HWF. Yeah, well, the bottom line is he's got a potential. Because this young cruiserweight... Yeah, well, backstage, on the other hand, Cole's mom arrived to the arena by herself without the NWO and her personal bodyguards, last I checked. That's a sign of intimidation right there. Whatever she's doing, but I think she's trying to poach one of our ACW superstars. Let's just pray and hope it don't come to that. There's no doubt about it here. This is a war zone. All right, who's next? Oh, William Regal, a legend and a Hall of Famer, nevertheless. And oh my, my goodness. I think I'm getting hives. I'm itching. I think I'm allergic to Cole's mom after hearing the news. And their opponent from Blackpool, England, weighing in at 240 pounds. William Regal! Well, William Regal receiving a no-love loss situation tonight here in the ACW Arena in Phoenix, Arizona. Well, he is the 8th man who wants to be the World Heavyweight Champion. Well, the only way to get there is by surviving all 7 men. Bell rings. Here we go. Dragon Lee with a wise move trying to take out the big man who's 7 feet tall. Wes Lee has been eliminated. Wes Lee is out. And Dragon Lee and Carlito going at it. Don't forget their personal vendetta, along with the Judgment Day and the LWO. Right now, though, Deku launching into the corner, and Omos trying to eliminate the young man, and the newest signee to ACW since last year. And now, Deku saving himself, getting out of the corner there. Dragon Lee with a drop kick. The big man staggered. And another drop kick. He's staggering. Is Omos. But a bulldog from behind. Actually, that was Chosen with those drop kicks. Carlito still in this thing. Chosen with those drop kicks. Omos staggered. Who's still up? Well, not anymore. He's not. Chosen with a springboard thrust kick, catching Omos in the face. And Omos went down. And William Regal going at it with Deku. Boy, don't forget their history. Yeah, tell me about it. Since last year, William Regal was upset. Yeah, right now, though, Bronson Reed has got Carlito on the top rope, and the big man trying to get him out. And Carlito is out. Carlito has been eliminated. Dragon Lee trying to pile driven Bronson Reed, but he's too big. Look at the 2 giants, the 2 monsters going at it. Senton, nobody home as Deku moved out of the way. Chosen still in this thing. William Regal hammering away on Deku. And now the 2 masked luchadors are going at it. William Regal still alive. Omos was staggering just a few moments ago. And Bronson Reed picking up the 7-footer who weighs about 416 pounds. Incredible. European uppercut by William Regal has got Deku now off the ropes. Oh, and Deku saw that one coming. Yeah, but what's Deku thinking? I don't know, but Deku, in the meantime, is in trouble at the hands of William Regal, who is a big-time legend. And no doubt about it here. And William Regal sending Deku over the top, and Deku's eliminated. Deku has been eliminated. Well, Deku is out. You gotta hand it to this young man who gave it his all in there against these 2 big men. And Bronson Reed with a senton wasteland combination maneuver. Yeah, but that senton is paying homage to the late great Bray Wyatt. And Regal is out. William Regal has been eliminated. And now the 2 big men are the last 2 in there, while Chosen and Dragon Lee are the last 2 cruiserweights in there. And a one-handed choke slam. Big splash. It's stereo double team by the Giants. Well, these two are monsters. And no doubt about it, the winner of this match will receive a number one contendership at the ACW World Title. Chosen is out. Dragon Lee and Chosen have both been eliminated. Now it's a battle of the monsters. Two-handed choke bomb. And right now, the battle of the monsters has commenced. And now Bronson Reed hanging on. And Omos is the number one contender. He's going to Vegas next month for the world title. Here's your winner, the Nigerian Giant, Omos. Omos is the number one contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. Well, who knows what could happen next month in April. Yeah, well, right now, though, folks, we're not through yet. Coming up next, the 8-man Battle Royal to determine our next generation champion. You know that Kenny Stacks Lorenzo is involved in this match. Right? He will manage Tony D'Angelo coming up later on in our main event. But we don't even know who else is involved in the 8-man Battle Royal. Well, we're going to find out because we're being told it's new signees coming to ACW, and it's live, and it's next. We are ready for an 8-man Battle Royal. Wait a minute! What the? That's Becky Lynch! Look at the back of her jacket! It says SHIELD! Is this what Quote 412 meant last Tuesday night? Well, it's legit. Well, I don't believe it. Well, I don't want to believe it. It looks like Becky Lynch has reunited with her husband, Seth Rollins. Well, that's two members of the SHIELD. We don't even know what's going on and who's showing up tomorrow night in the HWF. Is this what Quote 412 meant? Desperate times call for desperate measures? Well, it's legit. Look at Becky Lynch and Bayley go. Oh, wait a minute. We just received word from the floor, from our security, that Bayley has snuck in through the parking lot. Right outside the ACW arena. Yeah, well, look at this. Well, I don't believe it. Well, I don't want to believe it. Becky Lynch is fighting for everything she's got. Well, Becky Lynch doing the right thing. Damage Control has snuck into the ACW arena. Well, not for long they haven't. The rest of the members of Damage Control are retreating. Along the Bloodline, they want no part of this. The new Bloodline from Solo Sikoa, nevertheless. Along with the NWO, because they know how dangerous the SHIELD can be. Now tell me about it. We were told that the NWO took out Jon Moxley for a good reason. But ever since Jon Moxley left AEW, Becky Lynch was the newest member and the first female member of the SHIELD ever since. Now, where are they heading to? I don't know it. Becky Lynch with a traffic cone, hitting Bayley right in the face. Now, well, Bayley, one half members of Damage Control, getting the holy heck beat out of her. Oh, Cole's mom is running. She is running and wants no part of this and getting the heck out of here. A smart move. And right now, though, Bayley being launched into our boxes right outside the parking lot. What the heck's going on? I don't know. And Becky Lynch, I thought she retired. I don't know, but from the looks of it, wait a minute. Quote 412 has officially signed Becky Lynch back to TNW full board after what's going on. Tell me about it. Bayley with a DDT, oh my God, on the concrete. Bayley trying to run from Becky Lynch. These two are best friends and former members of the Four Horsewomen. Tell me about it. And the guillotine locked in, mocking the former leader, the real leader of the Bloodline, nevertheless. And Becky Lynch escaped it. And oh no. Oh no. German suplex on the top of that area. Oh man, that's dangerous. What's going on? I don't know, but Bayley with a shin breaker and into a dragon screw as they're fighting amongst on top of that area. Right in the parking lot and right next to the ambulance. Well, one of them's gonna need an ambulance after tonight's all said and done. And Bayley wisely getting the heck out of harm's way there. And Bayley with a chair. Becky Lynch on top of that area still, and Becky Lynch back to her feet. And Bayley with the running axe handle. Oh, Becky Lynch now. Oh, what's she thinking? Oh my God! Exploder suplex on the top of that area. Oh no. Oh my God! Bayley got launched right off that area into the glass. Oh my God! Somebody get some security back there. Somebody break up this fight. And Bayley got launched spine first off that steel chair and right into the glass. And now Bayley in trouble. Oh boy! Wait a minute! Bayley with a counter and Becky Lynch launched Bayley into the glass. Oh my God! Somebody get back there and break this up. We need security. Get the medics. Oh my God. And now Bayley with a traffic cone. And Becky Lynch, one half members of the returning Shield, being pummeled. Oh man, this is the parking lot outside the ACW Arena in Phoenix, Arizona. Bayley Bay! Belly to belly by Bayley. Being inside Becky Lynch's head. Bringing back flashbacks of their early days of the Four Horsewomen. And Becky Lynch, clothesline, taking Bayley down like she was nothing. And Bayley back to that glass, right where she got thrown at it. Uh-oh. What's Becky Lynch thinking? Oh no. Manhandle slam, oh my God. Right on the glass. My God, somebody get back there. Enough's enough. Now this is an all-out war where there will be casualties, and Cole's mom just started a war she can never stop. Or it looks like from the looks of it, we look back at our surveillance cameras back in January, and it turns out that Damage Control returned onto the scene by Cole's mom to take out Luna Loud and half of every other champion from TNW and the HWF. All right, now the Bayley in trouble as Becky Lynch is trying to get back here in this fight, but Bayley gonna go for it. The face buster. Bayley's patented finishing maneuver, taking Becky Lynch down, and they're heading towards the garage area. And a dangerous area to be at once you're fighting amongst each other. And Bayley slamming Becky. Uh-oh. Becky Lynch backed up and got caught into a kendo stick. Moved out of the way. Nails the right hand. Nightmare chop. And a fisherman suplex. Oh, Becky Lynch is ticked. She is mad. And a big-time slam into an armbar. Well, luckily it isn't the disarmor, because if it was, who knows what could have happened there. Tell me about it. And they're fighting amongst each other in the parking lot. And a dangerous area to be at. And right now they're heading towards right next to the employees only door. Right for our security staff, right where they are. But they're trying to get in, but it turns out it looks like Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins locked the door. Oh man, that's my rent-a-car they're heading towards too. Even the front entrance. And Bayley again knocking Becky Lynch down with her patented finishing maneuver. Oh, she wants to do more damage. Becky Lynch coming to here, realizing the situation that she's getting pummeled at the hands of one of Cole's mom's special enforcers, it looks like, in the form of Damage Control. Just what the heck? Becky Lynch back to her feet. I'm even shocked that she's still alive here. Yeah, tell me about it. Oh no. They're heading towards the front door in a scoop slam. Right near the parking lot. But right on the sidewalk, nevertheless. But, oh my God. Bayley screaming out to her, get up. And, uh-oh. Be careful what you wish for. You just might get it. Manhandle slam. And Becky Lynch is not done yet. But the disarmer, locked in. And Bayley's out like, my God, what a moment. And right now, though, folks, we had to apologize for our technical difficulties, but we got to take you back to the 8-man battle royal. But we'll be right back here, folks. Stay with us. We are back live here in the ACW Arena in Phoenix, Arizona. After what we saw right there, oh my God, that was brutal. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is an 8-man over-the-top rope battle royale, and it's for the ACW Next Generation Championship. Making his way to the ring from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 210 pounds, Carmelo Hayes. Well, Carmelo Hayes is in the 8-man battle royal. We still don't know who else is involved to get a shot at the Next Gen title in this 8-man battle royal. Now, after Becky Lynch took out Bayley earlier, as we saw in the parking lot, just my God, on the glass, and ACW first, that was brutal. Tell me about it. That was a war zone. And a message hand-delivered from Colt 412 himself, along with General Manager Noah Anderson, and of course, the owner and the founder of ACW, Shadow Fiend. Yeah, but we don't even know who else is involved in this battle royal. Yeah, but who's it going to be? Who's that? I don't know, but... And from Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 183 pounds, Max! Oh my God! Another blader! And a legend, nevertheless. Yeah, no doubt about it. All the way back in 2001, when Beyblade got started. And no doubt about it, Max, making his ACW in-ring debut. This young man is a legend in the world of Beyblade. Now, tell me about it. This is something I thought we'd never get a chance to see. And yes, there's Jenga, there's Volta Oi, and we'd never seen Max until tonight. Yeah, but who else is involved in this battle royal? Question, who is it? Well, we see fire, but who is it? And from Japan, weighing in at 154 pounds, Tai! Oh my God, it's Tai! Tai representing the world of Digimon. Well, to everyone, this is a dream match. Beyblade versus Digimon. Yeah, well, Tai making his ACW in-ring debut as well. This is who Colt 412 and General Manager Noah Anderson have signed, along with the founder of ACW, Shadow Fiend. Two amazing signings thus far, right before our huge main event, Tony D'Angelo versus somebody new coming to ACW. Yeah, but we don't even know who it is, but we're going to find out because we're being told both of them are in the tournament, along with LA Knight. You know that about it. But to anyone involved in this 8-man battle royal, this is an opportunity they do not want to slip away for the Next Generation title. Oh no! It's the Boogeyman! Oh, someone better hide! Oh man, oh my God, the Boogeyman! And my God, he looks more fearsome than ever. Last time we saw him was on, and from the bottomless pit, weighing in at 260 pounds, the Boogeyman! And that alarm clock smashed right to the head, and oh my God, Boogeyman is somebody you don't want to mess with on numerous occasions, if we may add. Tell me about it. And yet the Boogeyman is disgusting. Oh my God. He had so many title opportunities here in ACW for the past few years, but lost them. But he's praying and hoping to become the next generation champion tonight. Yeah, well, the Boogeyman, and oh my God. Talk about a late night snack there. Someone get this camera off him, please. I'm getting grossed out, and I may have lost my breakfast, lunch, and dinner after seeing that. You know that about it, and... Oh, wait a minute. We know who that is. It's Baron Corbin. Well, Baron Corbin stepped up to the challenge. And right now, though, what an opportunity for Baron Corbin, nevertheless. Yeah, well, Baron Corbin would love more than anything than be the next Gen champion tonight. No doubt about it, had an opportunity at the world title back in 2023, but lost. And from Kansas City, weighing in at 285 pounds, Baron Corbin! Well, Baron Corbin receiving a huge ovation. Don't forget, he had an opportunity at the World Heavyweight title since 2023 against former ACW World Heavyweight Champion, the Dark Prince Bel Dizota. And Baron Corbin lost to the Dark Prince. Well, he gave it his all. And right now, though, I love this new attitude of Baron Corbin, and these fans here can agree. Well, the man was formerly known as Corporate Corbin, Happy Corbin, or any type of Baron Corbin you want to see. But this man is original, and he has a whole new attitude you do not want to mess with. Yeah, tell me about it. Oh, we were just talking about him earlier tonight. LA Knight involved for the Next Gen title. And from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 244 pounds, LA Knight. Well, LA Knight had so many title opportunities here in ACW, but lost. Well, he's getting two opportunities coming up this Sunday for the World Heavyweight title to determine the next ACW World Heavyweight Champion all the way in Toronto, Canada. While more importantly, here tonight, he's getting an opportunity in the 8-man Battle Royal for the Next Generation title. LA Knight is an amazing megastar and one of the greatest legends in his own rights back in Vegas. Yeah, tell me about it. Former FSW Heavyweight Champion. Well, right now, though, we wait for the next individual involved in this 8-man Battle Royal. Yeah, well, who is it? What the? Who's that? And from Virginia, weighing in at 240 pounds, Maven! Well, I'll be wrestling legend Maven is a part of the ACW roster. Another new signee. Yeah, well, don't forget, Maven is a legend. He had his wars with The Undertaker years ago, back in the late 2000s, in 2002. First ever Tough Enough champion. And no doubt about it, the man who won Tough Enough and got himself a contract. And Maven, on the other hand, has been on his YouTube channel, Maven Hoffman, going over the history of wrestling and learning more on how you can get yourself into the business. Now, well, tell me about it. Maven was a former hardcore champion. And here comes Channing Stacks Lorenzo to get an opportunity at the Next Gen title, hoping to become a dueling champion tonight. And their opponent, representing the D'Angelo family from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 232 pounds. He is one half of the ACW Tag Team Champions, Shedding Stacks, Lorenzo! Well, Shedding Stacks Lorenzo will manage Tony D'Angelo later on tonight in our main event, but are we going to see him as the next gen champion here tonight? Well, I hope so, because this young man has a potential to go a long way here in ACW. Gunther and the rest of Imperium were looking on backstage. They were not impressed for what Becky Lynch had done, because we're being told that Cole's mom put out an insurance policy here in ACW in the form of Imperium. Well, after what they've done last year, can you blame them? And this is it, folks. The Next Generation title on the line, and it dawns a whole new look. Referee call for the bell. Here we go. This one's underway. Ty with a springboard forearm, taking Carmelo Hayes down, and going right after Maven. Well, the newest young gun of the ACW roster, looking to become the Next Generation champion tonight. And goes right after Maven. But we were also told that Maven and LA Knight are involved this Sunday in Toronto for the tournament to determine our next ACW World Heavyweight Champion. Yeah, with Boogeyman going right after Carmelo Hayes. And now Boogeyman going after Ty. Spinebuster. And Maven trying to go right after the Boogeyman, but oh, Stacks is out. Shedding Stacks Lorenzo has been eliminated. Well, of course, we also have another new superstar involved in the tournament. And we're being told the hint is this former individual was a former AEW superstar. Well, we're going to find out who it is this Sunday night in Toronto. After what we saw earlier tonight from Becky Lynch. Oh, wait a minute. We just received word that Colt 412 is in his tour bus and has his cameras set, ready to make his announcement well known on what the heck was that all about, with Becky Lynch reuniting the Shield with her husband, Seth frickin' Rollins. We'll find out for sure. LA Knight being taken down there by Max, the newest signee to ACW, along with Ty. Max is a former Blader and one of the greatest legends of all time in the world of Beyblade. While Ty, on the other hand, there's a drop kick from Maven to Max. Clothesline off the corner by LA Knight. Maven with a super kick and Max is out. Max has been eliminated. Well, we're down to a unique final situation here. Baron Corbin going after Ty. And right now, though, I can count. It looks like we're down to 6. And right now, the LA Knight hoping to win the title here. Maven with a belly-to-belly suplex. Going after Baron Corbin. Snake Eyes. Ty trying to eliminate the Boogeyman. Can he do it? And a springboard forearm off the corner by Ty to the Boogeyman and goes right after Maven. And a forearm shot from Ty to Maven. And right now, though, from this count in here, it looks like we're down to a unique final. Superstars here from the looks of it. Counter from Ty. Incredible rollover on the Boogeyman. Trying to eliminate Baron Corbin here. Can he get him out? But Baron Corbin pushed him off. And this is an amazing matchup we are witnessing here for the Next Generation title. You have Ty hanging on for dear life here. Baron Corbin trying to eliminate him. And Ty stays alive. Well, this young man had been through so much in Japan. Hoping to be here tonight. And right now, they're hoping to become the Next Generation champion. Well, he's got to go through these other participants involved. Maven knocking down Carmelo Hayes. Boogeyman hanging on. LA Knight trying to get the Boogeyman out. And Ty countering Maven with that power bomb. And now Maven. The front suplex. Oh, Ty back to his feet. And Maven gonna try again. This time it was a brain buster. And Baron Corbin from behind, looking for a cheap shot. This is actually a unique final 6. We're down to 6 superstars in the early goings. And Ty going after Baron Corbin. Can he get him out? Baron Corbin eliminated. Baron Corbin has been eliminated. We're down to 5. Over the right hand shot. Missed the target. Carmelo Hayes countering that big knockout shot. But there's a face buster by Ty to Carmelo Hayes in the early goings. And Maven. Carmelo Hayes is out. Carmelo Hayes has been eliminated. Maven with the backbreaker. And Carmelo Hayes eliminated, and we're down to a unique final 4 here. And wow! Maven back to his feet. Boogeyman with a sneak attack. Connected a little bit there to LA Knight. And now Boogeyman looking for it. He calls that from the bottomless pit. And now Maven in trouble here at the hands of Ty. And now Boogeyman has got LA Knight by the throat. Oh, goodbye. Look out! Choke slam over the top rope. LA Knight has been eliminated. Boogeyman coming in from behind, catching Maven off guard. Oh, Maven hanging on. And now Maven is out. Maven has been eliminated. And there's the knockout shot from Ty. Boogeyman is down and out like a light. All Ty's got to do now is get him over the top rope and he can win it here. Ty did it. Ty did it. Ty is the new Next Generation Champion. History has been made tonight. Here is your winner and the new ACW Next Generation Champion, Ty. History's been made tonight here in the ACW Arena in Phoenix, Arizona. Well, what a moment for Ty. The only Digimon master to win the Next Generation title. And well, right now though, folks, stick around. Coming up next, we have an 8 Divas over the top rope battle royal to determine our next ACW Women's World Champion before leading into our main event. Well, right now though, we're being told we got some new signees involved with some individuals representing ACW. Well, whoever they are, good luck. That matchup is huge and it's live and it's next. Welcome back live, ladies and gentlemen. We had to apologize earlier from the looks of it. Experiencing technical difficulties, but wait a minute, who's that? Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is an 8 Divas over the top rope battle royale, and it's for the ACW Women's World Championship. Making her way to the ring from another world, Rainbow Dash. Oh my goodness! Rainbow Dash has officially signed at the dotted line. Yeah, but what a debut for this young lady right here. And what a match this is going to be. Yeah, but what a signing. Well, who else is here? Now, wait a minute. Who is that? I don't know, but I'm even shocked myself. Well, who could it be? And from the Green Hill Zone, Whisper the Wolf. Oh my goodness. Whisper the Wolf. One of Sonic the Hedgehog's closest friends. Yeah, no doubt about it. Another friend, nevertheless, but Whisper the Wolf, what a signing. Well, we got so many great signees coming to ECW. We have no idea what to expect here tonight. Right before a huge main event between Tyson and, of course, none other. Oh, sorry, folks. I had to apologize there, folks. I gotta mention that I just found out who the new signee is. It's Tyson. Tyson, the newest signee, another bleeding legend. He's here in the building, but supporting Max backstage after that performance they had. Nevertheless, no doubt about it, after what Max went through in the 8-man Battle Royal earlier tonight. But right now, though, Whisper the Wolf and Rainbow Dash are here. But who else is involved? Well, we're going to find out. These are the new signees coming to ECW. Well, who's that? And from the Green Hill Zone, Tangled the Lemur. I'll be danged. Another friend of Sonic the Hedgehog, Tangled the Lemur. Yeah, well, Tangled, something tells me she's got a lot to go through tonight in this 8 Divas Battle Royal. Yes, we saw a lot of great signees thus far. Whisper the Wolf ready for a fight. Well, Tangled, we've never seen before until tonight. Yeah, but what an incredible signing we're about to be witnessing here to these 3 gorgeous ladies. Oh, man. Wow. Tyson is also a bleeding legend, nevertheless. But something tells me right down the road in the tournament this Sunday in Toronto, who knows what could happen? Yeah, tell me about it. As Tangled's in the ring, as we wait for the arrival of the next participant involved. Well, who is that? And from another world, Applejack! Well, LB, the cowgirl herself has arrived. Well, Applejack, best friends to Rainbow Dash, last I checked. Yeah, well, right now, though, Applejack officially signed over to the ACW roster, nevertheless. Yeah, though, folks, we've been told from the floor by business partner Jenny Wakeman that after the main event between Tyson and Tony D'Angelo, it's been a shocking surprise that we got Tyson, a bleeding legend, assigned over to ACW. Yeah, well, after that's all said and done, Cool 412 is in his tour bus, set to make his statement well known of what's on the line coming up at TNW WrestleMania 13,000. And we're going to find out from him personally what's going on and what the heck was that all about. And some other news going on in TNW. Whoa! Well, who's that? I don't know, but we're about to find out. And right now, though, it's fire all over the place. And from the jungles of the Green Hill Zone, Styx the Badger! Oh my goodness! Another friend of Sonic the Hedgehog, Styx the Badger, makes her ACW ring debut as well. Yes, a lot of history has happened here in ACW ever since we had Cream the Rabbit and other great legends in Sonic's friendship, even in the form of Amy Rose, nevertheless, including Sally Acorn and Tails. Yeah, well, Styx the Badger making her ACW in-ring debut with an incredible entrance that I thought we'd never see here in ACW. And well, bottom line is it's all on the line here for these few gorgeous ladies that are assigned at the dotted line. But who else is involved? Question, who is it? Well, who's that? And from New York City, Mary Jane! Oh my goodness! Mary Jane Watson, the wife of Spider-Man in GWE, is here! Yeah, but she's the hottest free agent. But what's this all about? I don't know, but from the looks of it, there's been complications going on between Spider-Man in Colt 412 last I checked after what's been going on in GWE's record books. Well, it all started when Mary Jane smacked Colt 412 in the face and did the ultimate show of disrespect, even by Spider-Man personally. And not that about it. Who else is involved? Jacy Jayne is here. Oh, she represents ACW. And what a signing this is. And right now, just listen to the ovation. And representing from Tampa, Florida, Jacy Jayne. Well, we're being told backstage Cole's mom had to retreat after the arrival of Becky Lynch. We know that Cole's mom was trying to poach our superstars from ACW to get them to come to HWF and battle her son for what's been going on with the latest news we've been told. Yeah, we've been told that Colt 412 has started a new division in TNW, the intergender division, and to bring in a whole new championship to represent that division. Yeah, well, Colt 412 is irate after what his mom has done. And right now, though, there's going to be a whole lot of heck to pay after it's all said and done tonight. And right now, though, I think we know who that is. Tegan Knox is back. And from the Welch Valleys, Tegan Knox. Tegan Knox is back. We haven't seen her in years, but she's back in ACW. It's just what a surprise. Here on ACW, Alliance Championship Wrestling, live from the ACW Arena in Phoenix, Arizona. Welcome back, Tegan. And just what a surprise thus far. And that's what it's all about. The ACW Women's World Championship donning a whole new look. And that is beautiful. Referee calls the bell and this one's underway. Here we go. Rainbow Dash taking out everybody in sight, while Styx going at it with Whisper the Wolf. And taking out both gorgeous ladies right there. Mary Jane hoping to become champion just like her husband, Spider-Man, did back in TNW's record books, including the HWF tonight. And Tangle is out. Tangle the Lemur has been eliminated. Well, Whisper the Wolf is in there, along with other great combatants. Tegan Knox made her in-ring return. Jacy Jayne, assigned to the ACW dotted line, is also an ACW superstar. And you gotta imagine how far this matchup is gonna go for these gorgeous ladies. Spider-Man's wife with a DDT, learning a lot back in New York City at the training facility from her husband. Styx the Honey Badger. Styx the Badger takes down Mary Jane with that big down takedown, and Whisper from behind with a Hurricane Rana. Like with that back Frankensteiner, and Rainbow Dash still in this thing. And man, Whisper is really going at it with everybody in sight. This is incredible. I'm beginning to believe that this is something I've never seen before. And plus, folks, you won't see anything anywhere else here in ACW. And right now, though, drop kick and Styx is out. Styx the Badger has been eliminated. Applejack is out. Applejack has been eliminated. Multiple eliminations by Whisper the Wolf, and I thought I'd never seen anything like it. Springboard top rope moonsault. Tegan Knox moved out of the way. Whisper missing her target. Mary Jane got caught. And Mary Jane getting her head slammed. And Whisper slamming Mary Jane's shoulder first off the steel post. I bet you haven't taken any of those before in GWE, Mary Jane. And now Whisper. Oh man, look at the power. Look at the strength. Jacy Jayne is out. Jacy Jayne has been eliminated. We're down to 4. And Mary Jane launching Whisper like a Human Chapel right off her shoulders. Spanish Fly by Rainbow Dash. And Rainbow Dash is new to ECW, hoping to become champion tonight. Well, we're being told that Mary Jane is the hottest free agent in ECW. Not just in ECW, but also in TNW and HWF. We don't know what shows he's going to go to, but we're bound to find out sooner or later. Tegan Knox thrown over the top, and Tegan hanging on. Tegan Knox hoping to stay alive here long enough to become the champion tonight. Well, it's what she's been fighting for all her life here in ACW. Springboard Enziguri by Whisper, catching Mary Jane in the jaw. Rainbow Dash saw that one coming. Mary Jane thrown over the top by Whisper. And Whisper hammering away, trying to get Mary Jane out of this thing. And look at this, we could be seeing a double elimination. Tegan hanging on, landing on the apron, saving herself. And Rainbow Dash and Whisper the Wolf giving it their all here. Shoulder tackle by Mary Jane, and Tegan Knox is still in this thing. Ah! And right now, though, I'm shocked to see how far this is going to go. Bulldog! Springboard top rope moonsault. And stereo double team by Mary Jane and Rainbow Dash, and both of them on the top rope. Well, what a moonsault! Wait a minute, Mary Jane is on the top rope. What's this? Wow, what a Hurricane Rana by Mary Jane. Now, Whisper the Wolf is in desperation mode, hoping to become the champion tonight. And Tegan Knox slamming Mary Jane down. This is a unique Final Four situation. Hurricane Rana by Tegan Knox. Springboard Tornado DDT by Rainbow Dash, showing a lot of speed right there. Well, this young lady can fly. And a wicked cradle shock. My gosh. Whisper the Wolf with a knee lift. Drop kick to the back. And man, what a match that we are witnessing here. And now Rainbow trying to go for it again, but this time Tegan Knox with a counter. Wait a minute. Mary Jane choking Whisper right in the corner. Nothing the referee could do about it. Spinning heel kick into a Shining Wizard. Rainbow Dash and a chop block. Man, Tegan Knox is in desperation mode. Rainbow Dash is down and out like a light Canadian destroyer. Whisper the Wolf and Tegan Knox taking advantage here. Mary Jane hanging on, and Mary Jane is out. Mary Jane has been eliminated. Rainbow Dash hanging on for dear life. And Rainbow Dash is out. Rainbow Dash has been eliminated. Whisper the Wolf and Tegan Knox are the last two. Can they do it? Well, we're going to find out who's going to win the title. A backwards elbow drop, but Tegan Knox was too far away. Whisper missed her target. Well, she didn't miss this time. With an incredible patented finishing maneuver. Yeah, but what's Whisper the Wolf thinking? I don't know, but Tegan Knox is down and out like a light. She hasn't won here. Springboard top rope moonsault. Man, Whisper can fly, but this is an incredible matchup we are witnessing here in the ACW arena in Phoenix, Arizona. I thought I'd never seen anything like this before. Yeah, tell me about it. Whisper the Wolf did it! We have a new champion! Whisper the Wolf is ACW Women's World Champion. Here's your winner and the new ACW Women's World Champion, Whisper the Wolf. What a surprise! Whisper the Wolf has done it. and won the ACW Women's World Championship. History's been made tonight, but folks, bigger history's gonna be made as Tyson makes his ACW in-ring debut against Tony D'Angelo, and who knows what could happen in that matchup. We'll find out. It's live and it's next. We are back live here in the ACW Arena in Phoenix, Arizona. I am so shocked to see how far things have come here in ACW. Well, the new signees, Ty is the new Next Generation Champion, and Whisper the Wolf is the new ACW Women's World Champion. Well, history's been made tonight, but who knows what else could happen. Let's go to our ring announcer for this matchup. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Channing Stacks Lorenzo, representing the D'Angelo family from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 240 pounds. He is one half of the ACW Tag Team Champions, Tony D'Angelo. Well, as they say in The Godfather, keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. As the D'Angelo family will be at ACW Divide and Conquer this Sunday in Toronto, Canada, knowing Tony D'Angelo's in the tournament, but it's the debut tonight of the most legendary Beyblader of all time, Tyson. Let's check this out. All right, now though, here he comes. All right, now the listen to the ovation here in the arena. And his opponent from Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 180 pounds, Tyson! And there's Max right next to him. We saw him earlier tonight in the 8-man Battle Royal. Came so close to winning the Next Gen title. You know that about it. And he was screaming out, "Let it rip!" Tyson, the first ever blader in history in Japan to be the world champion, to win the championship in Japan since Volta Oi. The legend of legends, and no doubt about it, Tyson is also a legend alongside Jinga, Iger Akabane, Dante Koryu, Hyuga Hikaru, and of course, Bell Daizora. And no doubt about it. Tyson with a huge ovation here in the ACW Arena in Phoenix, Arizona. This young man has a lot of potential to go a long way here in Phoenix and alongside ACW. Well, Cole's mom has been talking with Tyson backstage, and from the looks of it, she sees a lot of potential in this young man. Trying to poach him and get him out of ACW, but that's not going to happen as far as I do know, because Colt 412 has also been negotiating with Tyson. And listen to those chants directed towards Tony D'Angelo. Here we go, matchup underway. Well, they lock it up here in the early goings as Tyson and Tony lock it up here. All right, now though, Tony has him in the corner. Referee broke it up there. And a big right hand from Tony to Tyson. Yeah, well, Tyson's got something else on his mind as they lock it up once again. But what are they going to do here? I don't know, but they're barely able to withstand. Oh, my God, again in the corner. And right now, though, big right hand from Tony D'Angelo. A stomp right on the leg by Tyson coming back here in this match. And Tony D'Angelo had no idea that Tyson was going to show up here tonight. Well, I did. We were hearing rumors backstage. A blading legend was assigned to the ACW roster, and the rumors appear to be true. Springboard European uppercut. Cover, is that it by Tyson? Is that it? No. What an incredible move by Tyson and Leila Goins. And right now, though, his rival Daichi has got to be watching this back home in Japan of what's going on here. Yeah, no doubt about it. Tyson is going to try to do whatever it takes to send a message back to Tony D'Angelo tenfold of what's on the line this Sunday in the tournament. Now what's Tyson doing? I don't know. Second rope. Springboard into a big right-hand shot. Connected. Oh, Tyson off the ropes. Look out, the big splash. But Tony rolled out of the way. And Tony with the roll-up. Cover, is that it? No, Tyson kicked out at 1. Running axe handle as Tony D'Angelo comes back here in this match, trying to take advantage of a hurt and fatigued Tyson. And while Max is in there in support for his best friend, these two have known each other since Tokyo and their times together in the world of Beyblade. Tell me about it. It's all on the line here for these two individuals this Sunday night. Knowing the tournament is going to be big, that will determine our next ACW World Heavyweight Champion. And also the winner of that match will meet the Nigerian Giant Omos coming up in Vegas next month in April. You tell me about it. Oh! Tyson and Tony with a smack. The ultimate disrespect to a blading legend. Oh, wait a minute. Tyson, on the other hand, I think he just screamed out to Tony and he said, come on. I think he's tiring out Tony D'Angelo. Only for a moment, that arm wrench clothesline did the damage. Stacks out in the apron. Well, right on the outside to support the Dawn of ACW. And Tony got caught. Tyson playing possum. What's Tyson thinking? Going for a knee breaker, it looked like, on the outside. There's only one way to settle this, and that's inside the ring. You cannot win the match on the outside, because we're being told that this Sunday it'll be an all-night show with no countouts to ensure we have a winner coming up. All right, now though, Stacks getting out of the way. Tyson moved out of the way of that one, went off the top, connected with a chop there, and he's screaming at Tony to come on. Big right hand and knife edge chop. Another knife edge chop, and these two are pulling out all the stops to win here. Tyson in trouble, trying to do whatever it takes to win. Kick to the gut, Tony now off the ropes, and a knee lift right in the face. And now Tony looking for the end on Tyson. What's he gonna do? Spinning spine buster. The Dawn of ACW goes for the cover. Is that it? 1, 2. No! Tyson got the left shoulder up, and Tony D'Angelo can't believe it. And listen to this crowd going nuts. Flat over DDT by Tyson. Tyson with a cover. Is that it? Tony got his hand on the bottom rope. Tyson almost had it won there, but Tony got his hand on the bottom rope. Referee had no choice but to call for the rope break. A smart move by our senior official. There's a right hand right there, right to the head of Tony D'Angelo. Channing Stacks Lorenzo out there in support for the boss of ACW for a reason. Well, he is the Dawn of ACW for a very good reason, is Tony D'Angelo. And no doubt about it, after his arrival here to ACW, he had a lot of wins and a few losses, and then went on to win the tag titles 2 times in a row with Channing Stacks Lorenzo after his arrival here to ACW since last year. Yeah, well, bottom line is elbow drop right to the face, right on that cap of Tyson. Yeah, well, Tyson not even going to give up here. Running drop kick to the face. That one's got to be the end. And Tyson wins his in-ring debut. Here's your winner, Tyson. What a win for the young man. And what an incredible night that we have witnessed here. And no doubt about it here, folks. We're not even through here yet. Before we go off the air, Cool 412 in his tour bus has so much to say after what happened earlier tonight. And we're going to get to the bottom of it right here and now. We'll be right back here, folks. Stay with us. Well, well, well. It looks like my mom didn't see this coming. Look, Mom, you could talk all you want to the ACW talent, but however, you're not going to get any of them to join you after what you've done. And just for the record, Tyson is the new addition to ACW, and soon, him and his best friend Max will be the new addition to TNW. Because I see a lot of potential in this young man, and more importantly though, Mom, you want to destroy what Tyson was all about in the world of Beyblade since the year 2001. This young man has been through so much in his life. He worked so hard to be where he's at today, and he deserves to be in a TNW ring, not the HWF. Now, I have an important announcement to make since I'm here on ACW and in my tour bus. The thing is, Mom, you forgot about one thing when you were at that meeting with the board of directors. After doing some negotiations with the board of directors and the legal department, not only is the intergender division official in TNW, but we have a new championship and a tournament coming up in April, which will decide the first ever Pride champion in TNW. And not only a superstar can hold it, but also a TNW diva can hold it. And it's an opportunity that anybody that wants a chance to make a big name for themselves. And as far as I'm concerned, Mom, you brought this upon yourself. And as far as the Shield goes, you don't even know what's coming next tomorrow night, Mom. I would suggest you double lock those doors because one of your boys is next on the hit list. And I'll see you, most precisely, this individual will see 1F members of the bloodline real soon. And that's the bottom line, because Colt 412 told you so. Oh, heck yeah!